looking forward to this matchup. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense will take the field first. And here comes the sophomore running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. To the air, it's McCown. Time to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Tulsa's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Picks up the first down. Out and runs through another guy. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Back to throw, it's McCown. With the catch, it's Donald. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Takes the handoff. It's Donald. Got enough for the first. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. And the Roadrunners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Keeps looking downfield. Fires to the tight end. Knocked off his feet. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Complete to the right. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And it's the Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. Gets the back moving.
Enter! Splinter landing!
Looking to throw, it's McCown. Intercepted, big play, stops the... He couldn't quite get loose on that. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Got out of trouble and throws. Complete. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wells. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Open space at the 25. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Great job by the quarterback bouncing back. Just got sacked the previous play. Now all of a sudden it's 2nd and long, and everybody knows you're going to be throwing it. But he comes right back. He stays in the pocket. He's staring down the field. He's not letting the rush affect him. He finds his open guy. He gets the completion. It's not a 1st down, but now you're set up 3rd and short. And this all of a sudden looking pretty good for the offense.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. He'll keep it himself. Finding some... Got enough space. Touchdown, Tulsa. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. The returner will field it and bring it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. They'll give it on the counter. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be
looking to take a shot. He's got it along the sideline. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Roadrunner. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alston. Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Here's a heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. Tulsa trying to pick up a fourth down conversion here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Tulsa picked up that last first down through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. The play-action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alston. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Tulsa now has it in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Alston. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So
could be an alley. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. Zings it complete to the right. Trying to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
it might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Checking in from the UTSA sideline. Guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Looking for a man. It's McCown. Sends it downfield. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Backed up now, here's second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. Down Tulsa. This defense made big. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. Might be changing the route. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They go right back to it. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCown. Got it. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a gap. It's Donald. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Well, this game is all but wrapped up. The Week 13 scoreboard for the top 12 teams in the country looks like this. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Running inside, it's Henderson. Makes it past the marker. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's McCown. Finds his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back on the move. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. And it's the Roadrunners will hustle to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on first down. Looking for an open area to his left. It's caught. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The run inside. It's Henderson. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA!
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's McCown. He'll take a deep shot here. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Complete downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Roadrunners will have it 1st and 10. The give from the gun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's McCown. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Wanting to stop. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff.
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. Another season of EA Sports college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Memphis Tigers and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Tigers offense will have the opening possession of the game. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. The transfer has it his first carry. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared.
There he goes. Got enough for the first. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Gonna run it. It's Hayden. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Guys, let's talk about Memphis. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Finds his man. It's Tipton. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Memphis picking up the tempo.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense really needed that opening drive, man. They've given up some yards. The offense has gained some momentum, but nice job in their own territory. Backed up. What do? They get after the quarterback and force the predictable passing third and long situation.
Breaks the tackle. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. So Michigan's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes Andrew Marsh. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius, as good as there is in all of college football, he has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
On the direct snap, it's Marshall. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's Underwood to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Fires downfield. On target to the left. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. In the red area, it's Hayden. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Makes the grab. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere. Score. Touchdown, Memphis.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for room. It's Marshall. Tackle is made at the 28 after. Of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Marsh. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That's a nice job by the offense there on their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm?
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hayden. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. Gets it to the back. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nice directional kick there like a solid iron shot. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Guys. Those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Snags it and he's open. 30, the 20. Touchdown Wolverines. Rolled into the end zone and this crowd was eating it up.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 25. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. So just a lack of discipline, and on 4th down, 2, just hands this offense a 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Tipton. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Keeps it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Memphis will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the grab at the 10. Cover guy. Job, and they get him stopped at the 20. Yard line. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The give on the inside. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He might want another play. Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Release to the back. Gets open down the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Right back to the well. There's a crease. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. The Wolverines are marching down the field. Tight end now in motion. Go. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now on 1st down from the 43. Hands it off on the counter. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the wide receiver. Underwood. Under fire. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Hansen. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Play action with Underwood. Complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
And this offense continues to flex on this defense. Last drive, man, it was the big play, right? The explosive plays that led to the touchdown. Now, man, they're sustaining the drive. They're showing you balance, really doing a good job of checking all the boxes in all the situations.
Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Underwood. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Underwood. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
Again, it's Underwood. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Wolverines will try to move the chains on fourth down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on fourth. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Making side adjustments here. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Trying to find the end zone. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Here's Underwood to throw. Touchdown, Michigan! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
An outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high, but this is one of those areas situationally in the game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Louisiana taking on the number 11 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Ragin' Cajuns in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now over to your game inside the Big House. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard.
Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Ollie, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I caught up with the Michigan coach at the half. He is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Back to you.
All right, Ollie. Running inside. It's Marshall. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking
maybe a crease, and they get him down.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
They'll keep it on the ground. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry. He wants to change this route. Fourth down, Underwood. Stepping to the right. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Underwood dumps it to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
Fighting off the defender. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Stay up, stay up. Go. Watch his ball on the screen. Tuck. Ruby.
The run inside. It's Marshall. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route.
Stack. Down. Move it.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pulls it on the option. Got it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Reading the option, it's Nolan. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Goes high to pull it in. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Off play action. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And here's the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Rides to the back. Might have a chance. He's at the 50. At the 30. Inside the touchdown, Michigan. And the pummeling has started.
That's the problem on defense, David. When you're in dime personnel, you've got all those extra DBs on the field. You don't got enough beef up close to the line of scrimmage. In the offense, they took advantage of it. O-linemen throwing guys around, getting in the second level, creating a big crease for a long touchdown.
Listen, at some point, though, all that speed you think's going to catch him, right? Like, you got all these guys that can run fast. Man, he just kept going almost the length of the field. Big-time explosive play, and you've seen this running back. He's got some serious jets, and nobody can catch him.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So first down will open up the final period. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up... on that completion.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Nolan. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Over 100 yards receiving, and he's doing it in style, David.
And the defense has no answer. Now you're going to break that out on me? You're going to lay out, catch the football? I mean, insane body control. He's shown you a little bit of everything, and this defense has had enough.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Red pass, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. And down he goes.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Unleashes one. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Man, and these are the situations. They know you're kicking an onside. You got to get it. You got to find a way to get the football. And how about it? Get the kick. Get a good bounce. Everybody's flying down the field, ball bouncing all over the place. You fall on it. Offense has another chance to put some points on the board.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Lets it fly. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. Memphis wants to move quickly. Now from inside the red zone. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. He's looking to pass. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On second and goal, running the option. He'll keep it. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. They desperately need to get the score here on third and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Touchdown, Tigers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now in the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession. Michigan
ready to get that offense rolling again. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Throwing, Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Memphis calling for a timeout, their first of 3. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Throws toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover.
That's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you can possibly do.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second. Here's a little room there. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Memphis picking up the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it behind the line. It's Chapman. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, things are starting to get pretty emotional. As you know, this head coach coaching for his home team, his first game as the head guy, and this will mean so much to him. His offense, though, just has to finish it off with a big lead in the fourth. Can they get the first home win ever for this coach who's given so much of his heart and soul to this program? Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Now the Tigers will spend their third and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. He'll run it again. Brought down after a big run, and that is the way to put an exclamation point on this one. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long